So that was Safety Dance by Men Without Hats. Now, I've definitely heard the song, but I haven't actively listened to it. And
It's a beaut, isn't it?
I will actively listen to that more often. Absolutely.
The complexity is outstanding. The production.
Yeah, and this was 1982.
Yeah.
This song came out. I'm not that familiar with the band at all, or really that era of music.
This was their only tune.
Really?
I think so.
Yes.
If you know of any other tunes by them, please.
See, that's such a slice of that era, and it's their only song. They really their only big song. Bit of a one-hit wonder, would you say?
If you know any other tune by them, please give us a tweet.
I loved it.
Or whatever. Call us.
Okay, look, love's a strong word. I didn't love it. I really liked it though. It was.
It's a strong.
It's a good tune. It's a vibe.
Well, why I now it even more makes sense that even the taste of this beer is a good vibe for that tune. I think.
Yeah.
It's like strong and like in your face, ready, bumping, popping, moving, grooving.
Yeah.
Counting it off.
It's quite because it's like I think with the song there's like a really really authentic song in there. Of all this synth madness on top, that makes it this
the complexity
makes it this crazy 1982 thing. And like this beer, there's like an actual beer in there, and they put a load of fruity juice in it. And it kind of
when you put it like that, yeah,
they do go quite well together.
You've given us a beer here, and you've just made it fruity.
Yeah. So they
really fruity,
a decent song, and they haven't made it worse by any stretch. I love a bit of 80s synth nonsense, but it is 80s synth nonsense. That's what it is.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
And that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing, and it works for the
Everyone should have a bit of time for 80s synth nonsense. Yeah. Because if you don't, then
appreciate the original.
Probably don't even know what a CD is.
What's that?
I made a little note while we were playing the tune actually of I've heard the tune quite a few times, that's why I picked it.
Yeah.
But I never really noticed that when they're not singing, the amount of energy they can get through just pure music.
Yeah, and
it's quite impressive.
I agree, and that's why I say it sounds derogatory when I said 80s synth nonsense. Because it's not nonsense. It's
it's a time and place. It's how it went.
Yeah. I don't know. I still stand by the words, but I understand the sentiment isn't necessarily the sentiment's a good one. It sounds a bit derogatory, but it's not. It's great. The music is really solid. It's still going around in my head now.
You can dance.
I can. Yeah, and I feel like with a few of these beers in me, I would dance.
Everyone can.
Yeah.
Unless you don't drink beer, then that's fine. Just still dance.
I'm happy with that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm setting the scene there with a few of them beers round a. You've been on the beach all day, necking them beers.
Yeah.
You've still got a crate left. The sun's gone down. You've there's a little fire going on, a little campfire on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
That tune goes on, bang.
Yeah. Oh, that is the one actually. You're already a bit gone. You're on the beach. It's dark. You got another couple of these.
You've had a long day. Day drinking's hard.
That song comes on and you get a little bit of lease of life, and you get up and you have a dance.
There we go.
And then you go to bed. You're like, I've had the dance. I'm off to bed.
I've had my. It's like the what's it called when it's like you're is it? No, it's not a swan song, is it?
Swan song, like the last.
Your last innings.
Yeah.
And then you're out.
Yeah.
That's
the song for it.
That's it. Especially after a couple of them. Fuck.
I'm totally on board actually. Totally on board. Quite, it's really making me think this song, which is strange. Yeah, but I think from there we must move on to the second beer. There we go. Cheers.
DMS. Lagunitas.
Lagunitas.
Lagunitas? Lagunitas.
For we would speak it phonetically in the English language, Lagunitas or Lagunitas, but it's got a Spanishy feel, Lagunitas.
Yeah, you can see it, the label. You can see how it's written on the Twitter, Instagram, whatever. It's an IPA. It's nice. I love it. It's
You're a big fan of this one, aren't you?
I am. I drink this a lot, actually.
Well, I haven't had it as much as I should. I see it all the time. I've had it a few times, but
it's a good staple. I mean, it's just simple.
It is It's just a proper.
It's just a proper IPA.
Yeah.
It's tasty. I mean, as far as notes go, it's an IPA.
Oh, it's got a phonetic thing on it. It says underneath it. It says say Lagunitas.
Oh yeah.
See,
very small actually. Yeah, I've never noticed that. Which is strange because I look at things a lot.
So this is an. Didn't see that though, did you? So this is an India Pale Ale from the Lagunitas Brewing Company. I'm going to butcher this now. It doesn't have a phonetic bit for this. Petaluma.
Yeah, Petaluma. It's California.
Yeah,
so
North
it's
California.
Spanish.
I had a little cup of this one earlier, and I'll go into this in a bit for the song I chose because I thought this has got to be South American. There's a song that, from looking at it, I wanted to play.
North California. That's Californian is still predominantly Spanish, really, because originally California was part of Mexico.
Yeah, but the song I chose was in Mexico. It's Brazil.
So I don't know where we went with that one.
I don't know.
Should we?
Nah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I'm just saying, like, it's got a very.
Usually we did it that to make us look good, but we're just gonna carry on, aren't we?
No, look.
I'm
not perfect. I looked at it and thought South American. I thought probably Mexican, and I thought I'm gonna play a Brazilian song anyway. But it's not even Mexican. It's North Californian. So
I am what I am. I am.
What are you gonna do?
I am.
I don't know. I'm just saying what I visually thought.
I am what I am. I am. I am.
I looked at this and thought it was going to be South American, so I chose like a South American-y song, but it's North Californian.
Yeah, California.
And what do you think of the design?
Well, this is the thing. It's hard because I drink it a lot. To be fair, this is probably one of my go-tos. Yeah, I like most weekends. One of them will be had.
Yeah, one of them we had on the weekend. Yeah. Why is that? What is it you like about
it? It's sold at my local corner shop
at a fair price.
At a fair price.
But I'm sure there's other ones at a fair price, but this is one you go back to.
Can I give a shout out to that corner shop?
Your local corner shop, please do.
Bobby's News Agents, top of Gloucester Road, big in the game.
My local's called Bobby's as well.
Yours is Bobby's as well.
Bobby's, yeah.
There's Bobby's everywhere.
Yeah, there's always a Bobby's.
Good lads.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobby's.
Shout out to Bobby. Cheers.
But yeah, say from like label sort of point of view, I mean, I sort of like it, but at the same time, there's many reasons I don't as well.
It could be. I think they're going for a simple vibe, right?
Yeah,
it could be simpler.
No, I think they're going for a simple vibe, but it could be executed better. So, take the IPA big letter in. It says IPA, and it's got a sort of distressed look. But normally, a distressed look wouldn't have quite so many like rounded edges.
Yeah.
So that means you've normally used a thing in Adobe Illustrator called Live Trace.
Yeah.
So you've live traced a distressed thing. Rather than making something and distressing it.
Yeah. You've done it kind of backwards.
Yeah. And it's a bit...
I think like on the shelf,
it
sticks out as looking quite old school, quite that weathered look, that distressed look.
From afar?
And that's what you pick up. But on closer inspection, it is a bit like you see that it's trying to look like something it's not.
Yeah. Especially, and it's not hard to do that after the fact because all you've got really is
which gives
three letters.
It gives it a kind of hipster feel, doesn't it?
Not just that, but it's more. I feel they've gone cheap with the IPA lettering.
Yeah,
but there's a little illustration of a dog in the corner that's beautiful. And really small.
That should be the main picture.
That should, I don't need to know it's an IPA. I want to see a dog, man. Who wants to see letters instead of a little puppy face?
Yeah, you don't get a pet letter.
Exactly.
Oh, letters for life, not just for Christmas. No, it's dogs, mate.
Letters are for any dictionary, fam.
Letters for any time. Dogs for life. Get the dog on the front.
And it's a beautiful illustration of a dog with a slightly, like, they got the bullseye eye sort of thing.
It's a great illustration. I see. That's the thing. I don't even know. Right. So I see this in the shop all the time. It's fairly popular beer. I see it quite a lot of places. But I don't usually get it because I like the distress letter. I'm always drawn to him. Like, oh, that's a thing. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
It's distress. But the fact it just says IPA, I'm like, well, everything's an IPA these days. Literally, like 70% of the beers on the shelf are IPA.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But if that dog was there, I'd have never seen that dog before. If that was there,
there's a dog.
I'm not like a massive dog lover.
It even says, what's that? Dog gone good.
Dog gone good. Yeah.
It's sort of like a tagline. Is it tagline or like a? I don't really know.
Okay, we have a look at the rest. So it says hoppy ale. Savor the moment as the raging hop character engages the imperial qualities of the malt foundation in mortal combat on the battlefield of your palate. Wait, what? Hang on. Sorry, it started earlier.
Whoa, that got real strong quick.
I just realised I started because it goes along the box of the logo. Okay,
I'm never a fan of that. I'm never a fan of that either.
No, I don't like that. Let me start again.
Changing direction.
It says, thanks for choosing to spend the next few minutes with this specially homicidally hoppy ale. This got a bit weird, actually.
Got a bit dark quite quick.
Why is it homicidally hoppy? Savor the moment as the raging hop character engages the imperial qualities of the malt foundation in mortal combat on the battlefield of your palate. I don't know what I'm reading.
I don't think it's doing that to my palate, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a bit. Again, it's a bit try-hardy. The whole branding of it.
Yeah, and I mean, if we're tasting it, it's not. I might be biased because I have this nearly every other weekend, or maybe every weekend, but it doesn't really taste anything special. It's just like a beer. I mean, it is a good beer taste, but there's no like interestingness about it. Or...
Yeah, it's a good classic beer, and it's just a good beer. And I've really slagged off the branding. We both have, but it's just a good beer.
What I was trying to lead you to there is that it's a good beer, but at 6.2%, you don't even know it's that
I
strong.
just glanced at the 6.2%, and I'm surprised. It
doesn't taste it, does it? It's quite light.
It tastes very light.
It's an airy IPA.
Yeah, this is an all-rounder drink. I think of the other beers, we're only on episode 3, but I think from the other beers we've done on this podcast, this is the most all-rounder we've had so far.
Oh, definitely.
You could have this Christmas morning.
When was that? We were talking about Christmas breakfast.
Yeah, you could have this literally any time of day.
Yeah.
Morning, you can have as many as you want. You can have just one. Walk home from the pub, walk to the pub, at the festival, at home. You could
on the beach,
summer, winter. This is an all-rounder.
It's a good winter one, I would say.
Yeah,
definitely.
But it's a good summer one as well.
Yeah, it'd be anywhere. But I think that's why it's like annoyingly a good all-rounder IPA. Painfully. Doesn't really have anything going for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's no like quirkiness. It's just quality.
But I think like the colours of the branding really suit the taste. It's just the execution, like you said.
There's two colours.
But it suits it.
It's red and black.
But you just need that dog on it.
Yeah, I would prefer the dog rather than the IPA.
What should we get to drink tonight? I'll get a couple of the dog beers.
But I can see why they've chose the IPA, because the IPA makes the lock-up quite well with the Lagunitas and the India Pale Ale in red, and the IPA, it makes a good square. But squares aren't everything, man. Fucking come into the new world of lock-up.
I quite like the bottle as well. It's like an old school-y bottle.
It is. It is like the old Guinness bottles, almost.
Yeah, or like a Nuki Brown.
Nuki Brown, yeah.
Brown. But the taste, like now I'm halfway through it, and it's not like it's sessionable, but you don't knock it back like the fruity one we had earlier, the Pogo.
No.
You take it quite slow in a good way.
You take it slow because it is...
Which makes it more sessionable in a way because you take it steady.
As much as like it doesn't have any unique taste or any, it's nothing in the taste is screaming out of you.
No.
It's quite smooth to drink, really. It's almost
got just enough bitterness and heaviness.
Just to make you go,
you have a sip, you're like, that's nice, but you're not like, oh, it's so thirst quenching and fruity, I need to chuck it back.
It's it's alcohol. It's a beer.
Yeah.
It's a beer.
I'd have it anywhere. I really would.
And that's why I drink them most weekends. Because they're just, if you want a beer, that's a beer.
Yeah.
You might like an IPA. If you love an IPA, have this IPA, really.
Yeah, that is exactly it.
So to be fair...
If you're going to have an IPA, have this one.
I think that's a raging review, if anything.
Yeah, honestly, we might have slagged off the design a little bit. But...
Yeah, but that's all right. I can help him with that. So if you're listening, send us more beer.
Put the dog on the front.
Put the dog on the front.
IPA small.
I mean, you've spent a lot of money on that dog illustration, and you put it tiny. It's minuscule. I mean, I'm getting,
But as the beer, you know what? Like I said, I've not been that familiar with these, but I completely see what you mean. This is a go-to.
Easy.
Yeah, doesn't matter what you're doing. This will be good.
Easy drinking. Easy living, easy drinking.
Rate it highly. So we should probably move on to the song, which you have. No, I have chosen.
You've chosen.
I mentioned at the start of this drink that looking at it, I wasn't that familiar with it. It gave me a bit of a South American vibe, and I was listening to a song that day from. I'm gonna butcher the name so bad, and I do apologise. Is it Brazilian? So it's a Brazilian
Portuguese
band. So the song is called Atlantida by La Orquestra Brasileira de Música Jamaica. So it's the
Orchestra of Brazil of Jamaica.
Of Jamaican music. So Jamaican music played by a Brazilian band. And I chose it, I was listening today, and it's a brilliant instrumental song that just gets you in the mood for having a dance, having a party. And yeah, the beer just spoke to me as something you'd grab on a night out. Kind of a simple...
You're going to have a good time.
Bit of a loose link, but it just made me feel that way.
You never know.
That's what I went for.
Let's have a listen. We see how we feel.
I think everyone's going to enjoy it. Here it is. Atlantida.